guys, it's Rachel from Paper Ventures and welcome to my channel. And today I'm doing another process video for Crepe Paper Thursday. And I'm using, once again, lots of Maggie Holmes. I picked out some papers in the color blue and I'm going to write the word, or I'm going to cut out the word, views. We were in Toronto on vacation and we were in this really cool infinity pool overlooking Toronto, and you can see the CN Tower in the picture. And if you know Drake, it's kind of like a reference to that, views from the 6 or whatever. Anyway, I don't really know, but I just thought it was clever. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I just cut out letters by hand and it looks a little messy and kooky, but that's okay. I had to do the E twice because I messed up the first time. But that's going to be my title, and I'm going to obviously put lots of layers behind the photo, and I'm going to do lots of ripping because that's fun. And I'm going to use a lot of the papers that I used in the letters so that it just kind of all coordinates together well, and your eye's like, why does that fit together so well? Well, it's because I used the same papers for the background, for the layers as the words, as the word. So that works. Some of those tags are just kind of from my stash, the 2 tags that I have there, but I'm just kind of building up these layers and putting things together, seeing what'll work, matching the colors, and experimenting. Sorry that it's out of frame a little bit. I just get so in the moment. I know other YouTubers know how it feels. I just get so in the moment that I forget that I have to make sure it's in focus in the camera and all that. But now I'm kind of gluing everything together, which I probably should have done earlier before I started putting all these layers in, but that's okay. And to you, it probably looks like, wow, I wasted a lot of paper because so much of it is covered. But honestly, it would be hard to get the effect and the look that I'm going for if I was perfect in cutting out the insides of the papers and whatever. And I personally like all of the layers, and I don't think it would have the same look if I was so particular about saving papers, because it's just okay, slap them down and see how it works. So that's kind of how it goes, and they're just scraps really. And when you get a 12 by 12 paper pad, there's so many papers, and I don't want to be nothing against these people, but I want to be one of those people who have shelves and shelves of 12 by 12 paper pads, and then they never get used up. So I'm trying to use them. And yeah, just because why else would I spend the money on them? What else? I put a doily behind there, and I'm just kind of layering it up and finding coordinating colors and positioning these right, with keeping in mind that I also have that title. So I have to make sure it all works together well in the different colors. I did add a touch of yellow in there, so I tried to bring that in the ephemera that I use. So you'll see that in a few moments. And I do take some papers, that's Maggie Holmes Bloom, and just start tearing it and finding places for it to go. I don't remember if I actually use that one or not. But I have the Maggie Holmes 6x6 paper pad. Actually, I think I have the 12 by 12 as well. The Maggie Holmes Bloom. Did I say Bloom? I don't think I did. Anyway. So now I'm going to use just different pieces of ephemera and stickers to coordinate it and bring out more of the yellow, because I had a lot of blue going on and only a little bit of yellow, and I kind of wanted it all to mesh together well, if that makes sense. So that heart I got from a pen pal, and it says loving right now. And then I'm using that beautiful flower die cut from Maggie Holmes. I'm not quite sure what collection it's from, but it's gorgeous. It's like the perfect flower. And just gluing these letters on. And I actually don't center it perfectly, which is kind of unfortunate. But what I end up doing in the end is I just cut a little sliver off the left-hand side because I realized I didn't glue it. I didn't glue it quite centered, but that's okay. Honestly, I really don't care. And now I'm gonna, oh, sorry if you can hear my husband, he's putting away the dishes. So now I'm just putting the different pieces on, and I take out my flare buttons from Becky. Becky makes my buttons, and I knew I had a yellow one, so I thought that was perfect. Yellow heart. And I'm just kind of taking in some bits and bobs, but I do move those to a different place. That cute little flag is from the new Maggie Holmes Carousel collection from the sticker sheet. And I've been trying to use it on so many layouts. I'm so glad I finally found one that I really liked it on. I think I do end up using that bow, but I think it moves position a little bit. That flower, I liked it there for about a second, and then I'm like, I don't know. That sweet is from the Maggie Holmes Carousel collection as well, so it's going to say Sweet Views. I was debating back and forth. I cut that part out, but I was debating back and forth with that because I didn't know if it was like covering the word too much and if everything was still like legible. But I think it's kind of cool how it's layered like that. So it worked. That kite, I think it could have worked, but then I was just adding too much yellow and I was going too far off the center, and I just really wanted it to be centered in the middle and not really going anywhere. Now I'm looking through all my Maggie Holmes ephemera, just looking at if there are any last bits and bobs that I can put on, and I think I'm pretty content with that. I believe I do put a little bit of gold Heidi Swap color shine. I get out all of my my sprays and I just do a little bit, and I was like, am I going overboard? I don't know. And then I find a blue that like kind of matches, so I do a little bit of that just here and there. There were so many different color blues in this layout, so I didn't really know which one to use. Then of course I add more gold because I wanted to even it out because I put a lot of blue. But I think after that I'm done. I think. Yeah, I'm just like dabbing it up because I was like, whoa, I put too much now. I hate when I do that. I'm like, I go a little Heidi Shine crazy. And I think I put extra adhesive on that to make sure it stays. Dabbing it up a little bit more. And I think that's it. Let's see. Oh, do I put that paper clip? Nope. I last minute look through my paper clips to see if there's something that'll work. Oh yeah, so here's where I chomp off part of that side because I realized it's a little bit uneven. So I figured if I just do a little bit, you don't really notice it when it's in my binder. So anyway, that's that. Let me know what you think. I had a lot of fun with this layout and the colors and the style and all that. So yeah, I hope you are having a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.